What's up everybody, Blue Nick here. Today I'm going out to spearfish a forage with some mates on the Mornington Peninsula. The ocean side of the peninsula was rough, so we went for a bay dive. Good morning everyone, this is Javi. How you feeling?
Excited.
Yeah, we're here on a very foggy day on the Mornington Peninsula. So what are we going for?
Squid.
Any scallops?
Scallops.
We'll see what we can find. All right, see you out there. We walked down to our entry point and the fog was really intense. One thing to keep in mind when it's foggy weather is that boaters will have a harder time seeing you. So it really worked in our favor today that we had a group of divers with lots of big floats on the surface. Going in a group also means you have more eyes on the surface at all times. What we're doing here is throwing our throw flashers, hoping that a squid will be in the area and become attracted to it. Throw flashers work well on lots of different species, not just squid. And if you don't have a throw flasher, you can spear a fish and throw that instead. One of the guys in the group mentioned that he was finding lots of scallops, and so I went down for an exploratory dive, and sure enough, scallops as far as the eye could see. Just on this dive alone, where I have my spear gun in one hand and my flasher in the other, I'm still able to pick up 7 scallops, and it's just amazing to see this abundance. You'll notice that the scallops are orange on the outside, and this is because there's a sponge growing on top of the shell.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere.
Wow, that's a handful of scallops.
As soon as you described, yeah, they're everywhere. What? That's crazy.
They're called Doughboy Scallops as opposed to just standard scallops.
Look at that.
For Doughboy Scallops, it's not actually fully known why sponges grow on their shells. Some sources say that it can help hide the scallops in the reef, it can stop predators smelling the scallop, and I've heard also that they could have some sort of symbiotic relationship. One of the guys in the group, Jordan, is filming me on this dive, and I'm just taking my time trying to pick out the largest scallops I see. You'll notice that none of the scallops we're finding are huge, but there's a lot of medium-sized and small-sized ones. So I'm just taking my time, knowing that there's plenty of scallops, and then I can just pick the largest ones.
Found a real one.
Once it became clear that scallops were the main event this dive, we ditched our guns to just sink to the bottom and keep our floats in the area, and swam down with both hands free to be able to grab as many as we could. By doing this, I was able to grab 10 scallops a dive.
That's crazy. How many did you get in your last one?
Like 6, 7?
Nice. I've never seen it this good.
Here I'm getting a close-up view of the scallop. You can see it's open as it filter feeds on the bottom, and then they can sense light changes or movement, and that's when they will be seen to close. All of us were just amazed at the abundance and sheer amount of scallops. I would estimate it at easily tens of thousands. And this was each of our first time stumbling on this specific scallop bed, so it was a huge win for all of us. And there you can see some of the scallops moving, which is endlessly fascinating. And I decided to see if any of them could go for an escape. And this one deservedly made it, and so I let him go. Back home, I arranged the scallops, counted them. I ended up getting 48. The legal limit in Victoria is 100 scallops, but most of us didn't feel like we needed to get or approach our limit. I was more than happy with the amount I had taken. Also, I was being conscious of the cleaning process, which here I'm starting my first scallop. I just used a butter knife to open the scallop by scraping off each side and then popping the hinge. Then I'm cleaning off the guts while leaving the scallop meat, which is the white part, and the roe, which is the orange or sometimes beige part. So you want to get your scallops nice and dry so they sear up in the pan. Otherwise, all that extra moisture will prevent that. So another thing to do to really get a nice sear and crisp up the scallops is to get a light dusting of flour. Hot pan. After the quick sear in the pan and finishing them off with butter, I served them up with white rice and a mixed salad, and they were delicious. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.